Good morning, everybody. So today I'm going to be making some chicken salad, and there are a few recipes that I like, but this is my very favorite. I'm going to be using grapes, apples, celery, some real mayonnaise, and I got my cup of coffee there. Today I'm going to be using just canned chicken. And remember the lemon drops that I had from last year? I'm going to be using some of those. So let's get started. So the first thing I'm going to do is put in a couple of lemon drops. Let them be getting unthawed because they have been in the freezer. It calls for 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. So that'll do for that. On my grapes, all I'm going to be doing is cutting them in half. Just like that. And just throwing them in the bowl. Now if your grapes are too big and you want to cut them in 4 pieces, that would be just fine. Now the recipe calls for 1 cup of grapes. Okay, so that's what you do with those. The celery, of course, you just chop up. Half a cup of chopped celery. I'm going to be prepping for a really scrumptious kale salad later. While you have stuff out, if you're going to be having more than one thing, it's good to have it prepped and have it ready to go, so all you have to do is throw it together. So those are pretty small pieces, so I'll be throwing those in the bowl. And then of course your apple. I like this little handy dandy apple slicer. Makes it nice and easy to get your quarters out. Now you can peel the apple if you'd like. Then you can also save all the apple scraps and make some apple cider vinegar or make some apple jelly. All your scraps are good. And of course you know how I am about seed saving. I love to save seeds. Now I do have trouble chopping because of my thumb, so I'm going to just show you what I'm doing, and then I'm going to come back to you when I have it all done and ready to put the chicken in. Okay, so I'll get back to you when I have all this prep work done. Okay, so I want to show you what I've got so far, and just stir that lemon juice up in there. It's still kind of frozen a little bit. Just stir your fruit up real good and your vegetables real good. Coat them down. Now we're going to be putting a half a cup of real mayonnaise in there. Now on the mayonnaise, you can use it to your discretion, whether you like it less dry, more dry. And then I'm going to be adding my 2½ cups of chicken. Like I said, I'm using canned chicken today, but you can grill your chicken, bake your chicken, boil your chicken, do your chicken however you like it. I'm going to kind of crumble it up a little bit. This is all white meat. It smells delicious, you guys. Okay, it's really now you want to let this set for at least an hour. Overnight is good. All right, I'm going to put some something over the top, and then I'm just going to set it in the refrigerator till I'm ready to eat it. And this is also going to go great on my kale salad as well. I'll bring you along for that when I do it, okay? Press and seal, one of my husband's favorite products. All right, in the refrigerator it goes. Okay, my bowl's been sitting in the refrigerator for about an hour. And I forgot to tell you that you needed pecans. I don't have any pecans, so I'm just gonna put a few walnuts in there. Isn't that looking delicious, you guys? I can't wait to have that on my salad later tonight. I have to go out and get some kale. And I've already got the rest of my ingredients for my kale salad all chopped up. It's time to harvest some kale for my kale salad. Those look good. I'm going to give them a good spray before I take them in the house because, as you could see, I was shaking off some bugs. But you know what? If the bugs aren't eating them, something's wrong with them. All right, let's go into the greenhouse and let me get my curly kale. Before I headed to the greenhouse, I was looking over my green beans and I needed to get them harvested. So I took some time and did just that. I saw some nasturtium flowers out there. I think those would go really great on this salad. So let's go get some. Only want the best looking ones, of course. Up to my right is something very sad. I'm not ready to show you that yet. Ooh, there's some red. Let's get one of those. Sometimes when you come out to the garden, amongst all the beautifulness, there's some sad. Are you ready to see it? I sure wasn't. I was expecting it, but I wasn't ready to see it. Yep, the vine borers got my very first acorn squash plant. My video is not about disappointments. My video is about joy and all the things that the garden supplies and this beautiful kale salad that I'm getting ready to make. So now we're gonna go to the greenhouse and get some of my curly kale. Hey Butter, how you doing? We're gonna come out and get some kale. Love you. Take some and leave some so they'll grow back. Then I'm going to take some of these Nasturtium leaves because these look great. And that's why I grew them, to put them in salads. Let's get some basil. I'm just going to pinch the top off of that one. Okay. Now let's go inside and put it all together. I got my kale all chopped up. If you want measurements, that's probably about 2.5 cups of chopped kale. And that's probably about 2.5 cups of coleslaw. About a cup of diced carrots. I'm going to put in about a cup of celery. About a cup of radishes. And you know what? I was thinking about the radishes. That would go so good in that chicken salad. So about a cup of radishes. A cup of cauliflower. And broccoli. And dried cranberries. And we're just going to mix this all together. And this will last about 3 servings per container because we like to eat it a lot. So that's 6 salads for John and I. John and I like to put sunflower seeds on ours, but we like to put it on there after it's in our bowl. So I've been waiting all day to get some of this, so I'm going to have me a little salad beforehand. And I'm going to put me some nasturtium buds in there. Raspberry walnut vinaigrette. Some sunflower seeds. And tonight, when we eat supper, I'm going to be using this salad mix, and I'm going to be putting my chicken salad on top of it. Oh, it's going to be so good, you guys. Thanks for joining me today on this Simple Sunday. I hope that you put 1 or 2 of these recipes to use in your own home. Healthy and good for you. All right, until next time, thanks for joining me, guys. As promised, I'm going to do a little demo for you so that you can see how I do some of my chair exercises. It's good if you have a bottle of water, okay, if you don't have weights, because we will be using the weights for those of you that can use weights. So the first thing I'm going to do is chair jacks, like jumping jacks, okay, and so you're going to put your hands at your chest, your feet are going to go out, and then you're going to go up. Okay, and then the next thing we do is toe taps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then side taps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I go to move to my arms a little bit, give my legs a rest, because these are just demos, so you need to be doing 8 to 12 reps of these. So now go to the arms. You hold your arms out like this, and you go 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then you go ahead and you set that down after you do the other arm. And then we're going to go up, out, in, and down. Up, out, in, and down. Up, elbows out, elbows in, and down. Then we do something what they call a lawnmower. Scoot it to the end of your chair and put your arm across your lap, and you're going to be doing like you're doing a lawnmower. Now you can have a weight in your hand if you like for this one, but you just pull like you do a lawnmower. Okay? And then while your hand's there and while you're in this position, you want to keep your neck and your back straight. So just turn your hand the other way, and we're just going to do arm lifts. Okay. And then I would take the water bottle in front, hold your arms out like this. I'm just going to raise to a little about eye level. Okay. Oh, and then we're going to do like stretches. So like just hang your weight down here and just lean over. Just lean over for a few seconds. And while you have the weight in your hand, we're going to do arms out to side. Don't go any higher than the shoulder. That should be a straight line across there. Okay, and then while you have the weight in your hand, have your thumb up. Go up and then turn it down. Up, turn it, and down. Up, turn it, and down. Okay, then I'll go back to the feet, and we're going to do something called out, out, in, in. So go out, out, in, out, out, in, out, out, in. So I hope that helped. Those are just some chair exercises that I do with my dad. And like I said, the reps are anywhere between 8 and 12 each. So have fun and do what you can, because that's what it's all about. Have a great day, guys. Thank you.